Hey, it's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today was Thursday, April 12th, 2018. I did not trade today. I took the day off after being able to come back a little bit yesterday on the inventory trade. I'm debating about, do I want to trade, do I not? What I noticed early this morning is I didn't like the way it was setting up, and I decided to take the day off and just recuperate and rethink and decide how I want to approach the market. There was a move up later in the session this morning that moved all the way back up over that $67 mark. I figured that we would hang out around the 66 today, and I didn't really want to give back any of my gains. So I looked at today being a consolidation day after some flurry of movement over the last couple of days, and it pretty much is a consolidation day. It didn't really go down and it didn't really go up. So overall, I'm glad I took the day off. I needed a break from it. I needed to regroup, rethink. I do plan on trading tomorrow if the market looks good. So that's kind of the plan right now, to trade Friday and see if I can find a quick move in the session itself. Um, as far as an app that I like to use, I use Kitco. It's called Gold Live, and it's just one of the ones that I use. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get it close enough. There it is. And it has the crude oil market. It's a 24-hour market, and it just shows basically what the market looks like overall. It gets so I can look quickly early in the morning and late at night. If I wake up, say if I wake up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, that was the plan right now. And if the market was looking like, whoa, wait a minute, something's going on, I can get my ass out of bed, or I have to take a pee break, or late at night or whatever. But um, that's kind of the thought process behind it, having an app on my phone to be able to look quickly what the market is. Another one that I like to look at is called TFC-charts.com. Um, that is commodity futures. It's a forum, TFC Commodity Charts. It was a forum that I used to write in many years ago, but they have commodity charts and intraday charts and all kinds of good things. And the good thing about that is that they have the current contract and also all the ones behind it too. So you can look really quickly, especially, and that comes into play a lot of times around roll when one contract is the being more active than the other. Um, that's some of the things that I use, excuse me, to when the computers aren't on, before I get up in the morning and turn everything on. What do I use to be able to take a look at the markets prior to me popping on the charts and seeing what the market looks like live? That's about it. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. What I use outside of trading, the Kitco or Gold Live is the one that I use the most. Another reason I liked it because it keeps Kitco keeps track of silver prices. And if you watched any of my prior videos, I like to um, do estate sales occasionally, and I like to know where the price of silver is so that I can, you know, figure out where 1 ounce of silver is, and then be able to determine what I would pay for any particular item, whether it's sterling or whatnot. Or gold. I don't normally do any gold purchasing unless well, you don't need to hear any of that stuff. But anyway, so long story short, the reason I had Kitco Live or Gold Live is to keep track of prices in the metal markets, copper too, even all the base metals. It keeps track of copper. Oh, by the way, save those copper pennies, right? If you never heard me talk about that before, any penny, basically 1982 or older, meaning 81, 80, 79, meaning, an older penny, is worth more than to give it up. So one of the quick things that you should look at, and when you get change and um, you make change, or however, keep those pennies that you get that are older 1982 or older, because they're made of 97.5% copper, and that copper is worth more than the penny itself. So give all those new pennies away, but keep all the old pennies because they're worth a lot more. A lot of times, there was a time that the penny itself at one point was worth 3 cents to every 1 cent. So if the prices ever go back up, and you're hoarding that copper, who knows? Just a quick little note that you could keep, just one of those little things that I keep track of to see. One of those little things, that nuances that I have right now, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. And having a penny collection is a lot the cheapest collection that you can keep. As far as every so often you'll get a wheat penny, um, and every so often you'll get a World War II penny, and you'll run into them. Now it's starting to get to where you don't get them as often as you used to, but you still occasionally get them. And then when you do, I still see myself. If you find a penny on the ground, pick it up all day long, you have good luck. So a heads up penny pretty much is what I look for if I see it on the ground. So that's a little superstition again. So I've got all these little superstitions that I use, but let's just say, long story short, as I like to say, keep those copper pennies because they're worth more than giving away. There's your word of wisdom for the day. It's Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, on Friday to see what the market looks like then. Bye for now.